Okay, hello, this is going to be my Christmas forecast. So I did one last year. I'm going to do one again this year. The one I did last year was a bit further towards Christmas, so I might update this one again because this is not likely to be too accurate this far in advance. There's still 11 days until Christmas. But this is the general idea that the models seem to be giving. So I don't think it will be a white Christmas. But anyway, the general picture is I think there will be a band of rain that's moving from the northwest across the country. The rain could be quite heavy at times. And it's going to clear from the northwest. I think parts of the south and the southeast are going to stay dry, maybe even all day. And as I say, there won't be any sleetiness or snow on this rain band except for the higher ground of the Pennines Peak District, maybe. Behind the rain band it'll turn brighter, but there's likely to be some heavy showers, particularly in the northwest, Northern Isles, northwestern parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. And I think here it will be cold enough, especially later in the day, for some of these showers to turn wintry, although chiefly only over the hills, maybe above 200 metres or so. Over the Scottish Highlands it's likely to be blizzard conditions, if the models are getting this sort of pattern right. Strong gusty winds from the south, west or west, bringing in colder air off the Atlantic Ocean, which actually originated over more northern parts of America and even Canada. So it's diluted by the time it gets to us, but it might be still cold enough for some winteriness over the hills. But yes, much drier and brighter in the southeast. I think this rain band is going to stall as it moves further and further southeast, and eventually it may just peter out and turn into drizzly cloudiness. So this central belt is likely to see the worst of the Christmas Day weather. But the trouble is, it's hard to say exactly where this rain band is going to be. It might be much further to the north and the west, so it might be that this sunnier weather extends further northwest than is shown on this map. But southeast is likely to see the best of the weather, and it might be quite drab further north and in this sort of middle area. But again, this is very tenuous at this stage, so it might not exactly happen like this. This is the sort of indication that the models are giving, and a sort of unsettled picture with rain coming down from the northwest, so and quite windy as well. That's the sort of picture we would expect, but it's not necessarily going to be the case that it's going to pan out exactly like this. But if it does, these are sort of the temperatures I would expect. Warmer in the south, obviously ahead of this front that's crossing the country. So about 12 PM we might expect 8 to 9s, maybe even double figures in the far south, where we might even have some light southwesterly winds bringing in some milder air. Further north under this cloud and rain it'll be disappointingly chilly, temperatures single figures, and in the north temperatures 4 5s at the best, and may struggle to get above freezing over the hills in any snow showers that fall there. Regards to wind, so we've got strong southwesterly winds coming over Scotland, and these are likely to bring with them the threat of these heavy showers, which may be wintry. Gale force winds or even storm force winds are possible over the far northwest, and generally the weather's just going to be better the further southeast you are, and obviously in this rain band it could turn a bit gusty as well. There's a possibility it could actually be considerably milder than I'm suggesting here, and instead of getting this colder weather over Scotland, we could have this front much further to the northwest, and instead have milder, more southwesterly winds across most of the country. But I think that the most important thing to take away from this is that Christmas Day is unlikely to be very settled, dry and sunny. It's unlikely to be one of those cold and chilly days. It's the most likely conditions that we'll have are going to be cyclonic, wet, particularly in the north and the west, and potentially quite chilly as well. But the south should see the best of the weather. This is currently what I'm thinking, but it's still subject to change. Thank you.